All right, what do we got here? We start with nothing. 20. Oh, that's a 21. That's good. 21 Sigma keys on X. 17 on X2. That's even better. And we start. Wow, that is a lot of weapons to start with. So let's see. We just got Storm Tornado in X1. We got 1 bullet in Magnet Mine. Let's go with X3 for now. Oh, bummer. That's 29. So we need 29 Sigma keys to finish the seed. Oh, geez, that's Rainbow. Get away from me. Hey, 0 parts. Oh, no, it killed the... Oh, good. This thing's back. Yeah, that's like... I like to do what's called... what's more like a hard mode seed, where you don't get your 3 starting buster shots. Sometimes you'll get 1 buster shot, and that's still effectively useless, because they don't actually do anything. Holy biscuits, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Retro Nook. Much appreciated. We've got Up, we've got Mediocre, we've got Caution, we've got Iced Out Bart and Con. Enjoy the early access to videos, enjoy the Counselor Badge, and enjoy the emotes courtesy of Retro Nook. Uh-oh, mini boss. Ray Splasher seems incredibly strong this seed. Definitely a hero we don't deserve. And a lead counselor. Lead counselors get to choose, get to make their own note every month. Yeah, that's one of the few things Twitch does better than YouTube. It seems to, for gift subs, it seems to prioritize regulars. Oh, wow, that hurt. I was just trying to say, I figured Ray Splasher would absolutely light Bit up, because Ray Splasher's worked on everything else. Yeah, hopefully YouTube will come up with a way to... There's so many things YouTube could do to improve the live experience. And I feel like if they did, they could really make Twitch sweat a little bit. Okay, that's 3. Oh boy, can't even do that. Welcome in, Funyun. Hope you're having a good Monday. Yeah, not gonna try that again. Holy biscuits, another 5. Thank you so much, Retro Nook. We got Gabriel, Billy, Raider, Ugly Owl, and Heathcliff. Enjoy your early access to videos. Enjoy the Counselor Badge. Enjoy the emotes, courtesy of Retro Nook. I know Owl's been in here a couple times. Usually he's on Twitch, though. Yeah, it's like little tiny changes like that could make a big difference on YouTube. But unfortunately, they, I'm guessing they seem more focused on shorts than anything else. Whoa. Oh, Dash Buster ammo for X1 with the no buster shots that I have. This is not gonna work. Okay, so we're mini boss locked out here on both of them. Welcome in, Omni. Hope you're having a good Monday. I'm sure they would, if it made them a couple bucks, I'm sure they would go that far. 1 buster shot and magnet mine. I guess we'll give this a go. Oh, Magnet Mine seems to have really good refire there. It hits a bunch of times. Alright, so at least we've got that. This is the only buster shot I have across all 3 games. No, I want that. I always have such a hard time getting this jump. There we go. High-speed charge is incredibly useful. Because if you need to refill a weapon, it's going to take an hour and a half to refill unless you've got unless you increase the charge speed. Because especially in this, like in normal mode, when you get your 3 buster shots and everything, it's a lot nicer and everything goes a lot faster. Here, it doesn't. Oh, I didn't even look to see if there was a mini boss here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Oh boy. Guess we'll use the iframes to climb. Okay, good. No X Hunter there. Now we can just head straight to the end of the level. We can die. And then we can come back and fight Wheel Gator later. We can say later, Gator. Alright, got the checkpoint. Who knows, maybe Magnet Mine will just hit really quickly in succession. Once this coward gets up from under the mud. Or the lava, or the blood pool that I used to think it was as a kid. Oh, he just went right underground again, so we didn't even get to use that. This is why I hate Wheel Gator so much. You spend so much of this fight just sitting here. Okay, that definitely doesn't work. So we're gonna have to do one shot. Hey, Sauce Man, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Sorry you're hopping into 7 days. Are you gonna join us on the server soon? I did start prepping to get you a motorcycle. I've got water production going pretty heavy. Welcome in, Game Pro. Hope you're having a good Monday. I've never seen What About Bob, but I recognize the name. There we go. Finally beat this jerk. Excellent. Yeah, it takes a while to load. I think it's a 16K. So it's massive, but... there's nowhere to go outside of... I don't want to go into X1 without dash. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope your Monday's going well. Yeah, there's so many things about Wheel Gator that are just problematic. And speaking of problematic, there's an X Hunter in here, and I'm not even gonna attempt this X Hunter. I feel like no matter which one it is, I mean, if it's agile and I can do damage, yeah, we could... Did I not look at who it was? Ooh, homing torpedo. Hazmat spill in your trailer? Hope everything's okay. That does not sound great. Oh, you just got a resonance ad? Oh, great. I think I definitely am going to get that game. I already pre-ordered the new Fire Emblem. I have never died like that before. I hope I hit the checkpoint. I was gonna say, if I missed the checkpoint by like a half a second, I was gonna be incredibly annoyed with myself. I remember it was, what was the banner? I think it was the first Frievia banner. My wife and I were at her mom's house, and God, we must have dumped like $300 between the two of us to get pulls on that. I mean, I ended up having a, like, there was a, on Board 8 on GameFAQs, there was a big FFB community, and I was the leader of the Frievia army, because I had the best Frievia. I still remember the big giant crow I got for Halloween is named Alphasi. I actually contacted the person that designed the character and named her and everything. I was like, hey, this is a picture of the crow I got. Can you tell me how to pronounce this name so I can make sure I'm pronouncing it right? And they thought it was really cool that I named my Halloween prop Alphasi. Yeah, she was awesome. Jerk. And then I got a bunch of little baby crows to go with it, so she's got a bunch of little crows around her. A couple hours to clean up? Yikes. But at least it's cleaned up. Hazmat stuff just, it seems like it's probably a little terrifying. That was really close. No. Got him. That's it. Okay, Agile was there, but I want to have some more weapons before I go and take him on. The early game here is kind of suck. Oh jeez, we can't one-shot bats. That is very bad. Ooh. Anything like that, anything that sounds very chemically like that is big, don't want to go near it in my book. That's what I'm afraid of. I seem to get my leg parts for X1 in X1 a lot. Hey, we got a second lemon for X2, but we don't have enough fire rate to actually fire two at once. Hey, there's some ride armor. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, an X3 sub-tank, that's useful. Oh, okay, I guess we don't need to go down there. Can we just get in front of this thing? Okay, just go. I missed my ride. Yeah, I'm assuming they'll put a lot of those in. Like, it's gonna be like Fina, Rain, Laswell. I'm guessing we'll get, what's the, Nickel. Sakura, I think was her name. I mean, the story especially for mobile game, the story for FFB was really good. Yeah, I hate the fish. This fish drives me crazy. Thankfully, I don't have to actually kill it to get to a mini boss. I mean, to an X-Hunter. But we do have to stay in front of it so I don't do what I did last time. No, no, no. Okay, there's the platform, and go! Alright, checkpoint. I did see, they did put, I think it was, they showed Cloud getting summoned, which of course they're gonna pick Cloud. Even though they could have picked a protagonist from a much better game, like, say, Final Fantasy VI. There we go. Now we probably won't be able to beat Bubble Crab, but at least we can hit the checkpoint later. Oh yeah, I don't have a sub-tank, so odds are the little buddy fish are going to be a big problem. Okay, 4 is not optimal. 3, that's not great either. No, don't shoot those. Really limiting the space I have to work with here. Yeah. Once he shot those fish, it was over. Sometimes the Z-Saber works really well. Other times it's like it's made out of plastic. We'll give this one more shot and hope he doesn't summon the stupid little fish. Okay, you can't keep putting up your bubble. No! Okay. I had to take that hit to keep him from... Got him! I had to take that hit to keep him from summoning his little buddies. That's good items, but... That does give us the X2 intro stage. Oh, jeez. Oh, I could have squeezed through there. Okay, we got 2 ride armors. I'm just gonna skip you. So people can follow. The news crews can look at the remains of the Reploid factory. Oh, this guy's gonna have triple health, double health, isn't he? Nope. Alright, 4 damage, that's... well, our only option. Whoops, I got hit me in the foot with a giant foot, I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, don't jump! There we go, got him. Dash for X1. Okay, 2 X3 sub-tanks. I can try it. I'd like to have a little more to work with in this stage, but... because there's that mini-boss right at the beginning. So I'm very concerned. There's not a lot left that's outside of X1, which makes me concerned. All right, we got that at least. High-speed charge for X1 with my no buster shots. Please be the instant kill. Instant kill. Okay, I mean that works well enough. It did damage so fast. Buster power up for X2. That's nice. I mean, let's see. Violin is the X Hunter over here. I am not even going to attempt to fight him. I'm just going to grab the item in front of the door, which is a key to Volt Catfish. Okay, so this thing is not going to be beaten, probably. I mean, maybe if it keeps doing this. Oh, nope, it moved. Yeah. We won't even worry about that. We got a new key to play around with. That's right, I left Neon Tiger stage because I couldn't get through, I couldn't get through Bit, but now that's really not a concern. Actually, now I bet we could wipe the floor with Bit. With 2 sub-tanks? Two sub-tanks, which means Bit should hopefully be nice and easy. Just doing this to conserve health before we get to Bit. How did that miss? Wait, didn't one of the other... Wait, no, I think Frost Tower did 3. I guess we'll just use this just because it's going to be quicker than Buster. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's use one of the sub-tanks. Don't want to have to do this again. No, I was hitting start! I was hitting start! Robbed. It probably would have been smarter for me to just try to charge and get my acid burst back, because that's a much nicer weapon to use there than trying to use Frost Tower. Oh, that's right, I don't even have a normal Buster Shot to use. Okay, that's not a great use of your acid burst. And your first sub-tank. Okay, I gotta stop that. Speaking of needing to stop that, so does he. Uh-oh. Don't have another one. Okay, X1 sub-tank, if X1 even existed right now. There is no... where's my health refill? Where's my checkpoint? Oh boy. Okay, good. This is oh good, that refills everything. And that's the boss anyway. Alright, if I've got something that... Well, actually, if I had my Buster and the Buster did damage, Neon Tiger's usually the boss I start with the next 3. Oh, that's 5. Okay, we can work with 5. Uh-oh. There we go. How many Sigma keys is that? Just 6? Hey, Bedwell, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Oh, I must have got stuck by the mini-boss. Alright, this has the other X-Hunter. This has Bit. I mean, Yeah, bite, I should say. Oh, geez, their speed. They're so fast. Okay, we don't need that. I think Ray Splasher is definitely going to be my Buster substitute here. That was a pretty successful jump. And you do have the Sigma sprite, so Sigma definitely has that wall jump capability to jump and grab the stars. We don't need that. Wow, I never make it to jump that clean. I kill them. Whoops. Alright, energy up is fine. Hey, Sunseeker, welcome in. Hope your Monday's going well. So far, it seems to... I've done everything, basically everything I can do in X1 and X3, and X2 and 3. So I'm really worried I'm going to have to go look for my, my X1 dash in X1. That's a good amount of items, but again, nothing that I can really use right now. I'm getting all these Buster power-ups for X1 when I don't have a bullet. I can't fire more powerful lemons in X1 because they don't exist. There we go, Flame Stag key. There was another key in there, but I don't care. Flame Stag is the best key in the entire game. Wait, why am I using that? We can just, Hey, look, more wait. Oh, I don't have any bullets in X3 either, so the Buster fire rate up doesn't help us. Whoops. Just get around it. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Nothing there. Well, I know the first time I saw Zero, I said, holy crap, she's awesome. Because I saw the hair, and I was like, let's see, how old would I have been then? Maybe 10, 11? Okay, life up is good, but... Here we got X3's intro stage now. That is true. Ray Splasher is... The only thing Ray Splasher didn't work against so far was Bit. Ooh. I do have a... I can get a Sigma key when I get the the dash boots here for X3. There's a Sigma key in Neon Tiger's level where the arm parts were. Yeah, Ray Splasher, it's got a lot of weapon energy. It seems to be kind of my Buster replacement in X3. It's kind of doing better than the Buster. Hey, Boomerang Cutter. Not a very useful weapon in terms of damaging things, but it's very good to save yourself time later on. Okay, instant kill there. Sorry, Mac, I decided to try another weapon and absolutely ripped your face off. Alright, let's clear this one. How many? That's 9 Sigma keys. Only need 17 Sigma keys for X2, but I still have no armor or anything there. No capsules, no sub-tanks. Well, actually, a Zero is more difficult than the Sigma fights in X2, but I did get one Zero part. Oh, geez, I thought he was dead. I didn't realize that this is already triple health. Oh, another Zero part. Well, we could do other things, or we could just skip straight ahead and go to Flame Stag. Yeah, Mac definitely deserved it. You don't turn Maverick and expect that you're gonna survive. Oh, there's Gravity Well. This is why Flame Stag is the best. You walk right in the door and it's like, hey, you want the best weapon in the entire trilogy? And X2 foot parts. And a sub-tank. Hey, come back here. Where'd you go? I need a ride. Okay, we'll come back for that. X3 armor, crushed crawfish key, and gravity well. Plus we got a sub-tank. And a Storm Eagle key. Wow! And we can skip that and that. I don't think I've ever seen a Flame Stag stage this stacked before. I mean, Flame Stag's level is usually good, but this is like next level good. Seems like this whole seed so far was just bide your time until you can get Flame Stag. Oh no, that's a lemon. And I'm not gonna even, I don't know how to get that reliably other than trying to time the... Oh boy. My parents were doing a virus scan on their computer, and their virus scanner was trying to scare them into buying a bunch of extra stuff, like advanced protection on things they don't need, and they were nervous about all the things it was trying to tell them were wrong that weren't actually wrong. So they called and like, what does all this mean? So I was just kind of walking them through how they didn't actually need any of that stuff. All right, try. Jeez, only 4 damage. This is really bad. Yeah, they just actually had something too. They had I had to go over there this weekend. They had like this. It was some kind of cookie that was like, hey, your antivirus is no longer working. You need to, like they said, it said your Norton subscription has expired. Your McAfee subscription is expired, and they didn't use either of those. So it's like they're very nervous. They just got a new computer, so they're very nervous about that stuff right now. Hey, sweetie. Who? Mon and Bubba just called. They were having some more computer stuff. Hold on a sec. Just trying. Oh, I can pause here. All right. How's it going? Good. You look chilly.
Uh-huh. I am.
Well, you should go lay down and go to sleep.
No, Sissy wants to play volleyball. And she never asked.
It's 8 o'clock. You're going to play volleyball outside at 8?
Only for 5 minutes.
We'll tell you and your sister have a bunch of fun, okay?
Okay.
Freddie and George are going to be very upset that you're outside without them. Love you. Sleep good. Oh, he jumped up. I had that too. Yeah, they're both McAfee and I strongly dislike both of them. Let's say that. Why did I jump right into him? They both do nothing but cause extra problems trying to screw people out of their money. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, that was lucky. I didn't actually mean to dash there. That was completely accidental. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave this for now. Not worth arguing there still. Where was the sub-tank? Oh, it was the start of the level, that's right. Do we cheat him and how? What is that from? I know I've heard that before. Hey, where did you go? I want the sub-tank. I mean, I gotta take off like 4 minutes from my final time. Gotta be kidding me. Because of the phone call. Three Stooges, that's it, okay. There we go. An X1 sub-tank, well, now 2 sub-tanks in X1, but again, can't do anything in X1. Oh, maybe, nah. I've got the sub-tanks now. Yeah, basically I just, like, I put Windows, I had to get Windows Defender and got him one of the spyware removers just in case. Hopefully Speedburner does the trick here. Instant kill, please. Of course not. And these mini bosses are a big problem this seed. Every one seems to take no damage. Can you just blow up already? I was talking to the mini boss, not me. I did not realize that thing was going to do that much damage. I'm giving it one more shot, then we're going to have to leave. It wouldn't be so bad if I actually could, I hadn't spent like a full minute just doing this. Dash Buster shot. Actually, I don't know if I have any dash ammo in X2. Can you just blow up already? Last time I said that, it was me that blew up. Finally! There we go. There's our checkpoint. Now we're probably not going to be able to beat the boss anyway. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it'd be a very pleasant experience. That would definitely be a blood pressure boost. Yes, his tail is gone. Tail is gone, and we got a 6 damage speed burner. You want to be a coward? You have no tail. I mean, I'm gonna have to refill my speed burner a bunch of times. Because 6 damage is decent, but it's not enough. I have no sub-tank. Oh, this is the game I don't have sub-tanks in. Yeah, it's not worth this. It is not worth it. I'll give it one more try. But I mean, with this coward teleporting after every time you hit him, and then not having a sub-tank, no armor, this just does not seem like a very smart thing to keep bashing my head against. And this truly does fit the billing as a hard mode seed, though. I was hoping that little extra fire at the bottom would do an extra hit. No! Uh-oh. There we go. Coward. Oh, sure, and then it appears right on top of me. Got him. All right, just one more. Well, two more. Here we go. Finally. That was really not worth all of that effort for this point in the game. Guess I try Agile? Yeah, those scam people, they deserve to have all that time wasted. Right, so these people, like, there's the scams, they prey on trying to scare people into screwing them over out of their money, just so they can make a few extra bucks. How about doing something honest? Or something that doesn't actively harm other people? This is a pointless endeavor. Oh, wait, 9 isn't bad. Oh, no. That was, no, bad. I wish that was a little faster. At least it hits the wall and still blows up on him. Two energy ups, come on. Do I even want to try violin? I mean, no, not with this loadout. I don't want to try violin. I'll try crawfish. Definitely, like, they're like Batman, Robin Hood, the good people. Don't like that. We don't have the boots, so we can't do that. We don't have the arm parts, we can't do that. Smack. No, that's the... No, we want the feet. We don't need the X1 arm parts. We need the feet. Ooh, Sonic Slicer. I want the feet. Because, like, there's Storm Eagle stages in X1. There's a... And I think I started with the Flame Mammoth key, so there's some very high value keys. More Buster ammo for X... Well, that's actually our first Buster ammo for X1, but again, there's no point in going in there until I absolutely have to without the dash. Oh, there's the arm parts for X3. What did I... Oh, that's right. It was at the start. Start of the stage. Oh yeah, you can skip the X-Hunters. If you go into a stage in the original and there's an X-Hunter there and you don't kill them in that stage, then they'll come back and steal all of Zero's parts. So you really only get one crack at them. Made them... See, that's a good use of it. Okay, gravity well. And this will be safer. There we go. I want better things. You know, I've got a bunch of stuff here. Maybe we've got the weapon we need to break this floor now. It's not like this is very long to get to. And we do. And it's a third buster ammo for X2. That really was not worth the price of admission. But here we'll unlock Vials stage. If I can get there. Jeez, I still don't have... Wait. Why is my buster not work? Oh, this is X3. I'm sitting there looking at X2 and like, why is my buster not working? I have 3 shots. But it's the wrong game. Garbage. Guess we should get on our buster replacement for X3 here. So far, the only thing that's really had anything to do, like, that's been decent against the Ray Splasher was Bit's immunity. Everything else has been weak to it. Or at least taken a pretty... I want to know what the stats are on Ray Splasher. Is it heavy? Is it heroic? Is it legendary? I don't think it's heavy. I think heavy usually takes a little more weapon energy, or maybe it doesn't. Could just be mixing that up. All right, let's go back to Blizzard Buffalo here. We'll finish this, then we'll go to Vial. And then if we ever get those, the dash in X1, we got Flame Mammoth and Storm Eagle. Then hopefully not anything else until we clear X1 entirely, which is 21 keys. We got 10. X2 needs 17 keys. That's just an energy up. We probably don't need that. That's not something I'd reliably come back for. Like, there's really no reason to go grab that. The head parts, I think if you clear a stage, that tells you where all the items are in that stage. If I remember right, or I see something, it's given me stuff that I don't remember grabbing. Uh-oh. You just missed. Uh-oh. See ya. Yeah, I got 2 sub-tanks here. We're fine. Whee! Ostrich key, that's pretty good. But here, we've got Vial stage now. Oh wait, I have the arm and Frost Tower. We can full clear Toxic Seahorse. I was holding off going in there, but I don't need to wait anymore. We can get all of that. This is all garbage. Speaking of garbage, that... Oh, Ray Splasher doesn't work against Vile. That's a... Wow! Gravity Well, though. Sorry, Vile. I'm just gonna let this black hole sit there and do lots of damage to you. You want to try again? I mean, 4 is better for you, but it's still not going to be enough. Whoops, that... Oh! I didn't think that would work because it was so far off the screen. I fired it in the wrong direction. Sorry, Vile. I mean, the Silent Night, I hear that it reminds me of the R.L. Stine book. He had a franchise called Silent Night. Well, not a franchise, but a series as part of Fear Street. And I loved Fear Street. Never, Goosebumps never did it for me, except there was one Goosebumps book I liked about, this kid found a mirror in the attic and it made, like, it reversed everything and made it evil or something. Oh, that was garbage. Vile, you disappoint me. I never had that. I've heard of the scary stories to tell in the dark, but I never actually had that. I remember my parents used to have to, well, they didn't have to, but they took me to, like, Walden Books every month to get the new Fear Street book. If it was one I was interested in, and with the exception of, I think the only one I wasn't interested in after reading the little preview at the end of the previous month's book was, I think, Double Date. I've still got a whole big thing of Fear Street books in a little box down here. That I was hoping, like, I had that in the Boxcar Children. I was hoping the kids would, maybe one of the kids would get into those, so I'd have, those books would get use, but so far nothing. Oh, that's right, I still don't have a Buster Shot yet. There they are, the foot parts. Guess where we're going after this stage. Oh, I can't get this. And we're gonna have to deal with... Oh, we don't have to deal with the box, though. Where's Waldo? Was on cassette? How does that even work? It's like there's some trees over here. This is a basketball hoop. Waldo is next to it. The agony of the feet. All right. So we got 2 sub-tanks. Oh, yeah. Well, 6 damage times that hits 3 times in a row, and I don't have to aim it. Yeah, let's take this instead. Sorry, Blast Hornet. Wire Sponge key. All right, that's 11 Sigma keys. You know what? Let's do Toxic Seahorse first. Who knows what I could find in here, but we can get everything. That hurt a lot. Jerk. Okay, so like something to, like a companion cassette. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, is this a real thing? Don't need that. There could be Braille Waldo. Like, I wonder if you'd just be kind of going over the pages to, like, try to spell Waldo. We don't have Frog. We don't need it, though. Wait, I can't get the other one, though. I don't have the dash. We can at least see what it is, though. Okay, that's Flamethrower. We'll want to come back for that. And Dash Buster ammo. That is so not useful. Was really hoping for something a little better up there. Why couldn't they switch those? If they switched those, I could get Flamethrower and just ignore the Dash Buster ammo. Oh wow, look at that. That's a lot of 2s. Yeah, X is just really good like that. I mean, I could see how Zero could do it, because Zero's just better than X, but... I'm surprised, like, that's an interesting piece to have in a museum. I was gonna jump over that and try to dash, and then I realized I don't have the air dash. I would have just went right into the spikes. What boss is this? Oh, Toxic Seahorse. Oh, 14 and the stun effect? Are you sure you really want to even try Toxic Seahorse? Okay. We're getting close to the Sigma keys to clear X2. Nope, still can't get that. Yeah, let's go into X1. I don't want to do too many X1 stages, though. I'd like to only clear 3 of them. Maybe these 2 and the last Sigma stage. Because what I really want to do is kill X1 Sigma when it's got half health. That is that is really bad. That thing's got the attack virus. No, 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 let me down. Grohl has swimsuits? Why? Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't damage it. That does. Maybe we'll try this? Yeah, that'll work. Just not for anything good. How about over here? More Dash Buster ammo. Okay, we're an hour in. I still need a lot of stuff. Still don't have armor in any game outside of X3. Don't even have an X2 sub-tank yet. That's just going, I mean, well, all fan service is excessive, but that's just borderline absurd. Well, not borderline, it is absurd. Whoops. Storm Tornado seems to drain pretty quick. I don't like it. Oh, there we go. Got a twofer. Got him. There we go. Sigma key. How many is that? Oh, I was hoping that'd be 15. Yeah, I'm not sure why they never did anything like that with Wily. Maybe that's why Zero had hair. Ooh, there we go. Silk shot. You know what? We're just gonna dash through all this stuff. Oh, there we go. Bubble Crab's weapon. But I still don't have anything I can use to get the stuff in Bubble Crab's. Oh no, I have the air dash. I can get one of them. Yeah, 11. That's just yeah, as a kid, well, I think I was 10 or 11 when I first played Mega Man X, and the first thing I said when I saw Zero was, holy crap, she's awesome. I saw the hair, and childhood me was like, oh, that's a girl. And then I had no idea what Zero's name was until I think it was the Sigma speech right before Sigma and X fight each other, when Sigma's like, I can see why Zero relied on you so much. And I'm like, that's what the name is. And then at the end, in like the post credits, it said Zero. Uh-oh. Should probably just use a sub tank here. Buster ammo, woohoo. Got 4 buster shots and I still can't do anything with them. Whoa, that was close. Okay, iframes can go away now. I just needed to get the stuff down there. Buster fire rate up, and here we go. Alright. Only got 1 buster shot, so we might as well try to use Storm Tornado here. Jump right through them. Take the hit there. And there, apparently. Alright, we're in. On the first close-up, I feel like, to me at least, it'd be X4. At least how I'd consider a close-up. $13? Okay, we'll just do this. Let's see, how many do I need? I need 3 more still? I want to get to Sigma Stage 4 here. Is there anything else I can do in these other games? Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff that can be done here. Because I really want to try to prevent... I really want to go into Sigma Stage 3. And hopefully finish X1. 9, okay, that's better than what we had. Yeah, and I want to finish X1 before they get double health. Got him. Nothing? That's rude. Yeah, I have the foot parts, so we can skip ahead for this. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing is an option. Go, my bubbles! Destroy this vile fish! Uh-oh. That was not what I was trying to do. Okay, we're gonna try this again. And hope I have enough health. Oh, we don't even need that. Bummer. Yeah, a vile fish should definitely be able to have a little more ride armor. I thought that looked like a Sigma key. Really wanted another. I need 3 more Sigma keys to beat my 3rd level in X1, and then hopefully not do any more until Sigma's dead. There was no X-Hunter in here, but also nothing of value there. I guess we could use normal Buster here. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, maybe we stick with Bubbles for our default weapon here. That they really, they hit quick. A Kramer, like, from Seinfeld? That's the only thing that comes to my mind when I hear Kramer. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the first level I did in X2 usually, so Wire Sponge, usually not a problem. Just really hoping that would be piercing, but okay. I can't actually be tanking hits just to try to hit him a little extra. I say as I just do that again. Because I don't have a sub-tank. Stop that! And got him before he went into his rage. Yeah, bubbles have been a pretty clutch weapon in a lot of these seeds. Oh, I have the foot parts. We can get whatever's up here. No strike chain, but we don't need that. Don't care about them. Let's just get through. Out of the way, please. No, it was Chimera. We already have the other ride armors. That's not necessary. No, I need the arm part for that. I think I can get this one, though. Yeah, like, the weapons and everything, the bosses, just... To me, the pacing of X... Well, X had a better story, even though Mega Man stories aren't really all that much to write home about anyway. It had Zero, and just, like, the dash made things so... It sped things up so much. Which I loved. The slide was still so slow, and... Classic Mega Man... Don't get me wrong, I do like Classic Mega Man. But to me, X is just a whole nother level over Classic. And I want to go beat Violin. But if I don't have a sub-tank or armor, I have to basically hope I get lucky with the weapon, die, then go all the way back to the boss room again and hope... Yeah, just I need like a weapon that does like double-digit damage. And the game's not even giving me the stuff that I really need in the extra Sigma keys and everything either. This item has never been anything useful, but we try it anyway. I missed. Okay, good. It was nothing anyway. Yeah, that's something we want, though. There's an X3 sub-tank again. We also got Triad Thunder. And Crystal Hunter. But no Sigma keys. And no armor. Well, I played the, oh, you're talking about like Mega Man Zero. I played the Zero mod before, which is a lot of fun, but Zero's hitbox is so much bigger than X's. So that tends to be a little problematic. Oops. Because like in against Neon Tiger, you can, with X, you can just stand still and the shots will go over your head. With Zero, that doesn't work. Hey, there's a sub-tank. And I'm glad they did make X7. X8 was just... I mean, I'm glad they made X8. Because X7 was just so bad. This is the one we want. Yeah, the X series never really used that random shield weapon that just surrounds you that I can think of. Like, every Mega Man game had something like that. X7 is right up there with the, at least for me, the worst games ever made. I waited for X7 for so long, and I can't recall ever being more disappointed in a game. That was really lucky. X2 armor, okay. We're on a complete lull in Sigma keys. But we do have this stage. I don't know of a tactical. They had Command Mission, which was awesome. The turn-based RPG, and I really wish we'd get some way to get that on modern systems again. But I loved Command Mission. I used to use X, Zero, and Cinnamon as my party. X and Zero, because... was X required? And naturally, Zero could have been a garbage character, and I still would have used him. And Cinnamon was the healer. And I'm always, in RPGs, I tend to, at least in most, like, standard turn-based ones, I tend to prioritize having a healer. Except for Super Mario RPG. Everybody seemed to use the party of, Bowser, Princess, and Mario. I used Bowser, Geno, and Mario. Geno Boost was amazing. And I just, if I wanted to heal, I'd use items to heal. Mario RPG really wasn't a difficult game. Alright, a heart. That's lovely. You know what? I'm just going to use the iframes to get through this. 2, 3, and 4. Where are the Sigma keys? Yikes. Okay, I guess we're still on iframes. Gino was just so good. I never played Paper Mario, but after Mario RPG, it was something that was always like I should try this, but then I just never did. Okay, if you're just gonna do that, I'm gonna shoot bubbles from right under you. Give me a Sigma key. Is there anything in X3 that I can do? No, I don't have the foot part. The things I do to try to avoid having to do a fight with double health in X1. I think I always used to just put Lazy Shell on Mario. I still don't have a Buster Shot in X3. I was trying to air dash. I don't have the dash either. I don't have the dash. Can't air dash without a dash. Yeah, bubbles really seem to have... They seem to be really, really good a lot. Like, there's very few seeds I've had where bubbles absolutely suck, but there's been quite a few of them where bubbles just rip through everything. Whoops. There's my Sigma key. Okay, just hit that thing. Okay, fine. Hey, I finally got a Buster Shot in X3 at that 1 hour and 17-minute mark. So let's see, we need 12 Sigma keys to finish. Okay, that was the instant kill. Alright, we're making progress now. Now I can potentially, with that armor, maybe finish X2. And then I'll know if it's worth going into any of the other X-Hunter stages. Oh wow, Ray Splasher can break through those spiked balls too. X has entered his Sailor Mercury phase. We actually have Sailor Moon Monopoly upstairs. Nine is pretty good. No, that's not good though. Oh wait, I got 3 sub-tanks, we're fine. Wish that thing got going a little quicker. There we go. An X1 sub-tank and foot parts for X3. Now we're talking. So we can get a Sigma key here. That'll give us 18. I love having the foot parts. Do not get enough credit for how good they are. And yes, the armor is also incredibly useful too, but there's something special about foot parts. I mean, X1 for obvious reasons. supersonic mech would be fun. Wait. Oh! Yeah, I'll get flamethrower. There. We're looking really good on weapons for X3, for X1 now. Anything else I'm missing? No, so we're gonna go see about clearing X2. Not super optimistic about this with only one sub-tank. But if I can clear 0 here with the 2 parts... I just want to see how much damage this stuff does to you. Oh, 11. Okay, we'll use Speed Burner. There we go. I was trying to save the... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. If I can just figure out what weapon will work against this next form. Do we have armor in X... No armor in X1. Alright, bubbles aren't going to do it here. 13, okay. So we're just going to use Silk Shot. Sorry, dude. Sailor Freddie Mercury is awesome. Freddie Mercury was great. Hey, and Turbulent, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Okay, 4 damage. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna stick with 4 here. I don't feel like it's very likely that we'll find something that does more than 4. Gotta remember to actually dodge this stuff, though. Got him. 1 game down. Sailor Dude, I could picture Sailor Dude probably surfer-ish. What do they say, hang 10? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I assume maybe something with 10 fingers, but... Oh, there's 2 Sigma keys there. But I don't want to do that. X1 sub-tank. Hopefully won't need that. Alright, so these stages have nothing. And I still need 1 more Sigma key to get into that other really good level. I need 1 more Sigma key to get into the really big level in X1. Then hopefully we'll find 1 more and I can finish X1 when all the Maverick, like all Sigma and Valgarder all have half health. So we're kind of trying to repeat the big brain plays. I didn't want that. Wait a minute, this isn't going to work. This is the water part. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, that's a ceiling. I remember, what was it called? Ooh, Electric Spark. Good thing to go get before we go into X1. What did the Toonami, I think, is what Cartoon Network called it. Like, get home from school every day, watch Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. My favorite anime as a kid was always Martian Successor Nadesco. I loved Nadesco. Come on, iframes, don't wear out. There we go. Not familiar with either of those. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, okay. Okay, that just has no shots. So Triad Thunder is effectively going to be useless here. Sigma Key? Actually, Gravity Well worked on the first one. Does that share this one? Not familiar with that. Mega's XLR? Okay, that doesn't work. So it doesn't share weaknesses. I mean, that hits hard, but it literally does no damage. Uh-oh, what are you doing? And this is so much, this hits so hard. It's kind of worth it. Uh-oh. Sigma Key. I never watched Samurai Jack. Can't believe I'm doing a refight stage just to avoid having to fight Sigma with all that extra health. What weapon worked against this? Was it Bubbles? No. Oh, Sonic Slicer. The things I do to get 2 Sigma keys. I remember hearing I've never watched it, but I remember hearing a Samurai Champloo. Okay, Underwater Speed Burner does 13. Got him. Ooh, that's useful. No, I didn't. Oh, I guess, well, that's fine. We'll take the Buster ammo. Not this guy again. Oh, not a problem, Omni. Always happy to help out. Yeah, when the Martian Successor Nadesco movie came out, I had it on DVD, but I had no way to rip the DVD. So a friend of mine on IRC sent me the movie over dial-up, and it was over the course of like a month. Where, like, I made a command where if we were both on, I just typed the command and it would automatically have him send me the file. Because I wanted to be able to watch it on my computer, too, not just on TV. And I didn't want to have to put the DVD in the DVD-ROM. I wanted to watch it digitally because that was cooler. Which, in hindsight, was incredibly stupid to spend that much time on something that I had the DVD of already. What weapon did I use against him? Bubbles? No, okay. Silk Shot. It's like, why spend all that time when you already own it? Like, it would have been quicker for me to just go buy a DVD burner. But again, high school me, not the brightest. I mean, adult me, still not the brightest, but high school me, also less bright. What's going on? Oh, okay. You want me to turn off the camera so you can come over and say hi?
No.
You want to say hi louder so people can hear you? No? Well, love you. Sleep good. We need to knock him out of his tail. 13! Does Silk Shot just destroy everything? I still want to see if I can find out what knocks him out of the tail, though. That didn't do it. He knocks him out of the... not the tail. You know what? We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to use Silk Shot. X2 has so many bosses that just end up being like a big stall like this. Which, like, they spend so much time hiding in iframes or something like that. Oh, that's why it took so long? I remember like 40 fights for, what was it, Frieza? Yeah, what was it that I used to break his tail? That was it. I think spinning wheel is a much worse choice. Actually, we can do that. I'm probably actually going to die here before we can beat the boss. Oh, maybe not. Got him. Yeah, iframes would be incredibly useful to have. I think we gotta take a death here and refill our special weapons. There we go. I don't like all the time I'm spending doing this, but I'm hopeful that this will save me time later. My real life isn't that high, doesn't have very high FPS because of my glasses. I do not see that well without them. Meg the Centipede deserved it. But yeah, getting impaled by silk, not a great way to go. Aha, you missed. Yeah, Wire Sponge usually doesn't get to feel good about anything. So the timing was there. I needed to refill my weapon energy anyway. I haven't fought Morph Moth yet. Nine is pretty good. But 11 is better. Now I'll get 2 Sigma keys. Hey, I'm over here. Got him. Haven't seen Mothman, no. I didn't care about any of that stuff except those Sigma keys. Oh, I don't have the keys to fight Sigma, so I guess we'll do this. I don't have the keys to actually get into Sigma yet. So hopefully this stage has at least 1 Sigma key. I was wondering why everything hits so hard. It's because I don't have armor. That's not a Sigma key. I've watched a little bit of Venture Brothers, and I know the characters in Aqua Teen Hunger First. Well, at least I know what they look like, but I've never watched that either. That is a very accurate description of Wire Sponge. Oh, that's right. I keep expecting these things to have more health, but then I remember we're only halfway through. There's the Sigma key I needed. What? Give me my key. There we go. Now we can... I guess now I'll find out for sure with science if it's 4 stages or 4 Mavericks and the refights count as extra Mavericks. Got a little bit of Metal Man syndrome there. Alright, so Rolling Shield will be the instant kill on these. Hey, victory over Bite. That opens up another X3 boss. And bosses are usually good because you can get like 1 to 4 weapons depending on the boss. 1 to 4 items depending on who the boss is. Alright, so far it looks like Storm Tornado. Stop that! There we go. Well, I don't have chameleon sting, so we can't do the sneak through this part. Oh, that's okay. It was garbage anyway. What was used against this guy? Oh, it's rolling shield. I remember from like the early 2000s, what was it called? Something Awful and Something Positive was a webcomic. And like All Your Base was really big. Arfenhaus. Disaster Labs. That is not... Wait, no, I got my Sigma key. Alright. Oh, and the Hadouken. Alright, we got 3 sub-tanks. A really good amount of health, actually. But I still need 8 more Sigma keys to clear X3. But there's probably going to be a lot of them in the X1 stages that I just haven't went into yet. Okay, good. So this does, we still have to only do half health on the boss. Wow, flamethrower is really... I think so? I know, if I remember right, the guy that owned Something Awful ended up being a problem. Okay, that doesn't work either. A Varia suit would be incredibly useful for him. Okay, that's only 2. Unfortunately, it's looking like Flamethrower. We might have to try to do this with Flamethrower. Yeah. Actually, I kind of wonder if I'm better off doing a weapon that does less damage over trying to hit... Well, this Flamethrower does have really good range. Newgrounds, that's the one that, when it had like a hamster... Is that the one? There's this old Flash video I remember of a hamster that was talking, like swimming and talking trash, and then it got eaten by piranhas. Oh, Joe Cartoon, that was it. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. That wouldn't be surprising. Those fake claims are always... I see so many posts about that on the... There's a YouTube partner Reddit. And there's so many posts about those fake claims. And what was it? Coinbird was another one. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Breadfish. There's the terrible secret of space. Okay, now we're getting the rhythm down. Okay. Do I have anything that's going to damage this form now? I mean, technically that will, but not enough. Okay, we're going to use... Nope, that's... Don't want to use the iframes. Yikes! There we go. Let's just do it that way. 145. Done with our second game, and I still need 8 keys. Nothing there. We got the other X1 foot and Sting Chameleon's level. And a Sigma key in here, which is more important. Let me up. I didn't actually look to see if the other stuff was even worth grabbing. Guess let's just go straight through to the end of the level, and I can come back if I want anything else. Right now I'm just after Sigma keys. Because I got armor and X3. Okay, is this a checkpoint? I think the checkpoint's right here, maybe. Yep, there's the checkpoint. Okay, X1 head parts. That could be useful-ish. Yeah, that was such a big gap. Like, I went from NES to Super Nintendo, so that was a little less jarring. I mean, NES to Super Nintendo was still a huge difference, but... it wasn't as big as NES to PlayStation. Hey, you're supposed to hit him. Alright, give me my Sigma key. Oh, don't need either of those. Alright, X3 sub-tank and a Sigma key here, too. That X3 sub-tank is good, but getting the Sigma key makes it even must-go. But the X3 sub-tank to get all four is just kind of icing on the cake here. I still need a lot of Sigma keys. We're only at 22 and we need 29. And we get an Armadillo key here. That's a pretty good level. Yeah, the MySpace top 8 wasn't a thing until I was already working. Like, I had graduated college by the time that was, at least maybe that's just until I started using MySpace. But I didn't really do much with it. There we go. Alright, energy up. Buster fire rate up. For our 2 shots. But now we can get the Sigma key and Armadillo. I didn't fight this boss yet. I don't know what works on him. Seven is pretty good. Ten is a lot better, though. Coward. Seriously. Oh, 1 health. And that's actually the double dash for X3, even better. Alright, nothing worth getting there. 3 Sigma keys here, and the X3 armor chip. But we still need 3 more Sigma keys after this, and I'm kind of running out of places to look for them. I think we're gonna have to go into X3 at this point. Uh-oh. And just start blinding. Well, there's not a whole lot left in X3 to even blind. Oh, uh-oh. I can't get that. I didn't let him get out. Whoops. I was a little too aggressive there. Just a tad aggressive. Uh-oh. That was disappointing. Hey, Minty, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Actually, let's get this ready again. We can instant kill. Well, that was almost bad. Oh, never mind. Unless there's a Sigma key in there, I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh, Farmville! Man, they had a killer advertising system with the sad animals. What worked on him again was this. And I suppose this doesn't break the shield, but it hits. Whee! Give me my Sigma keys. Oh, there's 2 keys here. Well, I guess we do have to do that, because that's going to put us 1 key away from finishing. So yes, it sucked doing that refights level in X2, but totally worth it. Because now we can just sit there, we know what levels have stuff. And I can just go to those specific levels. Plus, I believe that Gravity Beetle just got unlocked. And I feel like it's probably relatively likely that we can get a key in Gravity Beetle. God, what was up? That was close. There was a Flash-based Dragon Ball Z game, like Ultimate End or something. It was where you played as Trunks and you just go fight things and you gain whatever BP, whatever. What do they call it? Power level the thing you killed had, and you just basically grind forever, and then you could fight the boss. You could beat the game. And we used to play that in my computer science classes. I had AP computer science at the high school on the other side of town. And every time we'd walk in there, the teacher would be playing Tecmo Super Bowl on an emulator on one of the computers. Why, yes, I will take this Sigma key. Then we're gonna get another one from Quanger. And then we're gonna go into X3. Hey, kill it. Then we'll only need... Wait, what? No, it says I only have 26. Coward. Tunnel Rhino key 2. Oh, excellent. Enjoy the vacation. Wait, what's the intro stage have? No, we're not going for a Sigma key there. Alright, so I guess the last two we need to find... probably buried here in X3. And I got the stage change. No, I didn't get the stage change here. That's, disappointing. Oh, I did get the stage change. It just didn't break those blocks. Okay. I was really hoping that would be the other one right there. Then I could just leave. So I think... well, what other weapons do I have? I'm missing one weapon in X3. And we got gold armor. The hyper chip, because we got all 8 capsules in X3. Only the second time I've had this in a route matrix. Oh, I gotta remember, I actually lost like 4 or 5 minutes from that phone call, so I gotta take that off of my end time. And Chameleon Sting could have been useful earlier. No Sigma key there. I was so certain that part would give me a Sigma key. Huh. Flashback flash game. Did anyone... I also remember I used to play a game called Dragon Court. That was like a point-and-click RPG. And then there was also Archmage that I used to play a lot. Okay, that's our last weapon. We've got every weapon, but still need that one Sigma key. No, I want Gray Splasher. Oh, and then I used to play like Number Munchers and Super Munchers. Primarily Super Munchers, or never really played Word Munchers, but I played a lot of Super Munchers. Okay, so Spinning Wheel is the stun weapon. I feel like I'm better off just spamming attacks here. Give me a Sigma key. And Wing Commander. Played a lot of Wing Commander. Oh boy, look at all the Sigma keys. This is where all the Sigma keys were. They were in Morph Moth stage. That's a lot of Sigma keys in here. See, I got 4 sub-tanks, I got the gold armor, I've got every weapon. There is no viable reason where this should give me any problems. Never played any of those. I'm not even familiar with Learning Company. I played Odell Down Under. That sounds like it could maybe have been a game like theirs. Oh, I did love, what was it, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis? That was a LucasArts game. Okay, that didn't work. 2. That didn't work either. I guess we'll just use the sub-tank until we figure out what works on him. There's gotta be something that does more than that. Okay, it's 6. It is Frost Tower. Frost Tower is a terrible weapon for this fight. Actually, I wonder... Nope. Hey, those things need to break. Oh, and it's not hurting him. That's lovely. Man, Frost Tower is horrible. It's the only thing that seems to do any legitimate damage. Maybe we do that. We'll fire. No, I was hoping it would break and fall right down on top of him. But instead the game is like, no, we're gonna make it jump off of the wall. Okay, you need to move faster. That was the worst normal Sigma I've ever seen. The only weapon that did any damage. Well, maybe the Z-Saber could have worked. But Frost Tower was just too slow to actually do anything to him. That was brutal. Okay, just let me see if this works. I'm not expecting to win this time, but I'd at least like to know if I've got something that works. Okay, that didn't do anything. One damage, come on. It better not be Frost Tower again. Okay, I mean, I guess Tornado Fang. I don't even know why I'm trying this here. Clutch! I am honestly shocked I was able to do that. With all the trying to figure out what weapon worked and everything. I mean, it's not over yet, but at least I won't have to beat that boss again if I die here. And it's over. So that would have been under 2 hours. Well, no, I did stop the timer when I got the phone call, but the game was still running because I forget to pause the emulator. Oh, thank you. I still wouldn't, I mean, I did get recognized at Press Start that one time, which was amazing. I'm still giddy about that. Oh yeah, easily, well over, like, would have been, like, almost, like, 38 minutes under the target. Don't care where any items were, I just want to see these weapons. Giant's Triad Thunder, ammo 2. Yeah, Heroic Ray Splasher. $25 damage to Vile? Yeah, nothing worked against Sigma. That was brutal. Thanks to the GG's Minty. It's like I never expected someone to recognize me from YouTube. What's mimic mean? Out and about, heroic rolling shield. But that was just like, and I just kind of like got shell shocked, and I really hope I didn't come off as a jerk or anything like that, because I was kind of like, huh? 6, okay, nothing great there. Yeah, the X3 I basically had vanilla gear for X3. And now we can end the game with the proper scene with 0 there. Heroic Silk Shot, I'll say. Silk Shot destroyed everything.